my writing pals and my reading pals. It's me, your girl Xanna, and today I've got a lot of fun bookish goodies to share with you. First up is my Book of the Month box. Quick note, I'm not sponsored by Book of the Month. I pay for the books I receive with my own money or with credits I receive through people signing up with my referral link in the description box down below. So Book of the Month is a book subscription service where they curate 5 books every month and you can select from those books and they will get shipped to your home for you to read in a pretty cool blue box. So this month my pick was, whoop, there goes the bookmark, The Maidens by Alex McEllides. I believe I am saying their last name right. I hope that I am. The Maidens is a thriller set in kind of our times. The setting is Cambridge University and people are getting murdered, and not just any people, girls from a member of a secret society. That sounds really interesting. As you guys may know, I was a part of the Ivy's official book tour here on YouTube, and the Ivy's was the first thriller I ever read. Probably not the first thriller I've ever interacted with, as I do watch like Criminal Minds every now and then with my sisters, but thrillers aren't something that I've ever been super huge into. I'm not the biggest fan of scary things or like gory things or anything of the likes, but I read the Ivy's and it was so much fun that I decided I wanted to read some more thrillers. So when I heard the premise of The Maidens from Book of the Month, I was instantly sold because not only is it a thriller, which I want to read more of, but this book deals with a lot of Greek mythology and secret societies, and I think that's really interesting. As many of you guys know, I am an English major, so I find joy in all things literature. That includes all forms of mythology. I am a big mythology nerd. I really like it. I may not know the most things in the world, but hey, I really like it. I think it's really interesting, and I've enjoyed learning more about them through my official university courses for my major. In The Maidens, we follow Maria Androas, who is, as the synopsis says, a brilliant but troubled group therapist, and she is certain that a specific professor at Cambridge is murdering these students. Like, I don't know why she's so certain of this, but she is, and I'm living for it, and I am really excited to give this book a read. I think it'll be really fun for kind of a fun summery read. You know, I feel like a lot of people like thrillers in the summer. I feel like I would have a lot of problems reading a thriller in the fall or the winter when I'm kind of more stuck at home, and I feel like anyone could like break in and kill me. But in the summer, it's open, you know, the world is open, you can go explore and things like that when it's safe, and little less terrifying. She is trying to figure out who is murdering these girls. She is certain it is this professor. I want to figure out why she's certain that it's this guy. I wonder if he's done something to her in the past, or if he's done things to other students in the past that she's privy to. I am really excited to dive into this thriller. I'm really excited to start getting into thrillers. I don't know, maybe I'll like them. Next up from Book of the Month, as I said earlier, there are add-on books that you can get, and I discovered this. I saw one book, and I was like, oh, do they have the first book in the series? Because if so, I want to get both of them. Because it is my boyfriend's favorite book, and he actually hasn't read the sequel yet. So I got him Ready Player One and Ready Player Two. Ready Player One is his favorite book, or one of his favorite books, and I thought it'd be really cool to get him some cool special editions of them. Again, you can get these added on either for, I think, about $9.99 or $14.99, whatever the cost is, or a credit on your account. I used credits. Here's what they look like. I think special editions are really cool, and I really like that with Book of the Month that you can add on books. Ready Player One follows Wade Watts as he is playing in the VR world of Oasis created by James Holliday, and he has said he has hidden an Easter egg in the game. For anyone who doesn't know, an Easter egg in a game is something secret hidden by the developers, usually in secret areas or within the code or things like that. They're really fun to discover. And whoever finds this Easter egg inherits Oasis. And so all of these people are fighting and they're trying to get it, and there's like this big bad company trying to get it, and they are gonna stop at nothing to get it. They're gonna hurt people, they're gonna kill people, I'm sure of it. I've seen the movie, I haven't actually read the books, so I should probably either read these before I give them to him or borrow them someday in the future, or maybe eventually they'll work their way back into my collection. As a collection we share. Who knows? I can hope and dream. This is kind of a futuristic, techie, dystopian book. I have not actually read the synopsis for Ready Player 2. I usually don't read a synopsis for a book that comes later in a series until I have read the first book. And even though I've seen the movie Ready Player 1, I still would like to give the book a read before reading the synopsis for book 2. But for you guys, I can just hold it up. There you go. There you go. There's the synopsis. I don't even know if you can read that. One quick thing I do want to note about Book of the Month books is that they are always very well made. I am always impressed with the quality of materials used by Book of the Month. I think the paper that they use is very nice feeling. The hardcovers that they build are sturdy, and the dust jackets are always nice. I do wish that sometimes their dust jackets had maybe like embossing or things like that. They are all just flat, but that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I am just extra. The next bookish item I have is that I have my physical copy of The Ivies by Alexa Dunn now. So as I said again earlier, I was on the book tour team for that, and we got copies of The Ivies, but now I have my physical copy. It is beautiful. The back is really cool. So this is a thriller set in a private school. A girl winds up dead when she gets into Harvard, when she shouldn't have applied to Harvard, apparently. The book is absolutely wonderful. If you want to hear a dedicated review of it by me, I have it up on my channel. I think I uploaded that video about 2 weeks ago. It's pretty fun, and there are also other people who have reviewed it on YouTube. The book is really cool. Again, like I said, it is my first thriller. Here's the naked book. Got a cool blue and red. I really like that the text on the spine of the book is white. I don't think I see that a lot with books. I've seen a lot more gold recently. A lot of people do gold for the spine. I really like that they did white because I think it really fits with the academia vibe of the book itself. Oh, I didn't look at the naked books for the Book of the Month books. Let's do that real quick. Let's unwrap these. So here's Ready Player 1. It is a yellow book with a white spine. Here is the Book of the Month logo embossed in the front of it. It says Books We Love. So this is a Book of the Month book that the company loves, or that people love, and that is why it was brought. The spine. Oh my goodness, look how gorgeous the spine is. It says Ready Player 1. There's the Book of the Month logo, the author, and then Crown Publishing. So this book is published by Crown. Absolutely gorgeous naked book. Ready Player 2. Ooh, black and blue with silver embossing. So the first book was yellow and white with gold. This is black and blue and silver. There's the Book of the Month embossing. It is just titled Science Fiction. So this is just a science fiction title that they brought on. It wasn't part of their Books We Love or things like that category. Here's the spine. Book of the Month logo at the top. Book title, author, and publisher. This is by BOTM Books. Interesting. Maidens. Here's the cover again. Black and yellow with gold text. Here on the front says Book of the Month, June 2021. So that is the special book, June. And on the back, didn't show it for the other ones, but it will say the month and year that this came out. The other ones, it'll either say science fiction or Books We Love. Let's go ahead and put those back now and get moving on to the other bookish goodies that I have. Next up, this is not a book that I have yet, but it is something I got in a pre-order, and that is this beautiful enamel pin by E.J. Mello for her book, Song of the Forever Rains. Let's see if I can get this to show you. As you can see, we've got a bird right here. We've got some squalls and some pretty foliage, stars, and it says beware when the songbird sings. So this book is not out yet. I believe the release date is July 1st of 2021, so that is coming up. You still have time to pre-order. Sadly, the pin pre-order is closed. They are out of pins. However, I did accidentally receive 2, so maybe doing a giveaway with that. Who knows what I'll do with it? The overview for Song of the Forever Rains is that we follow Lycra Bassett. I believe that is how you say her name. I've got the info pulled up on my desktop because I have it pulled up on my phone, but I film on my phone. And she is the youngest of the Mosai. I believe that those are like female warriors with the ability to sing. And when Lycra sings, she finds that she has the power to slay monsters. Honestly, I wish I could slay monsters with my voice. So the book follows Lycra as she goes on her first mission as a Musai, stopping a duke who is poisoning people, because poisoning people is bad. Don't poison people. And so I think the world sounds really interesting. The book sounds really good. I was already planning on buying it when it came out, but then I saw the pin for the pre-order and I knew I had to get it. Anywho, I'll talk more about the book when it comes out and when I receive my copy. The last bookish goodie I have is that I got a bunch of washi tape for my letters. If you saw my video 2-ish weeks ago, I announced that I launched my Patreon after being asked by a handful of people to start one. One of the tiers is the pen pal tier, and one thing I do with all of my letters, no matter who I'm sending them to, is I really love decorating my letters with washi tape. I think washi tape is really fun. I think it's really pretty. I don't really journal, so I never really had anything to do with all the washi tape that I've been given, but with letters, I can use washi tape and it's really fun. I also love wax sealing letters. It's not really something I do outside of a radius of a handful of states because wax melts and sometimes people run letters through the machine even though it is a hand-canceled letter. Washi tape is something that I can use no matter where I'm sending it. I'm pretty sure I can send washi tape internationally. If I can't, I'm sorry, but I do write letters internationally to pen pals, so if that's something that you'd be interested in, make sure that you definitely check out my Patreon. It is linked in the description box down below. Those are all of my goodies that I've gotten recently. I got 4 books, crap ton of washi tape, and an enamel pin. I think this book haul is pretty good. I think it's pretty solid. I think it's a lot of fun. If you had fun, make sure that you like and subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. I upload videos once a week, usually on Friday, all things bookish and writerly related. I do have a short collection coming out later this year, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I just exited my first beta reader stage and I'm doing some edits now before sending it to my editor, and yeah, I'm really excited. Things are moving really smoothly, and if you want more ins on that process, I will be uploading videos here on YouTube about it, but you can also follow me on all of my socials about it. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at XannasBooks. And you can catch me talking all things D&D and fanfiction on TikTok at WitchDrZanna. I'm not the most active on TikTok yet, but I really want to be. I'm doing my best. Like I said, I'm a full-time college student, I'm a freelancer, I'm doing all these things, I'm chronically ill, I'm doing my best, yo. I think that's it. I mentioned my Patreon. You can support me if you want to. Patreon.com/XannasBooks. I like books. I think that books are pretty neat. Anywho, I'll see y'all next week. Bye!